Now, in its 12th year, this is GabNet. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Hey everybody, live from Harlem in New York City. Yeah, it's me. I'm Alex Bennett, and this is the Ramble.
Okay, Alex, everybody knows from the Bolo Chronicles, the 150-hour miniseries that is your life, everything about
Not 150 hours,
well,
but
whatever it is,
it's about 35 hours.
it is extensive. It's very comprehensive.
Extensive, yeah.
Yes, and everybody knows you're a big fan of David Letterman,
Yeah.
and you liked Stephen Colbert, who is now unfortunately not doing his show anymore, and that's a big shame because Stephen never got to have you on his show, and Stephen never got to give you the Colbert questionnaire. Which of
okay.
course is the benchmark for getting to know people. So what I wanted to do while you're still able to do it is give you the Colbert questionnaire so people can know you better. Would you do that?
I'll do it, sure.
Okay, all right. I'm going to start with the first question. Obviously, what's the best sandwich? Alex Bennett.
Best sandwich one. Well, let me think here for a second. This takes a little thinking, but I would think if I were to order a sandwich, I don't know. I kind of like a mixture of tongue, pastrami,
Oh,
maybe a little corned beef in there. I think corned beef. Just
you're
that
going the
kind.
full Jewish deli here, aren't you?
I'm going full Jewish deli. I think that kind of sandwich. I mean, are lox and bagels considered a sandwich? I don't know.
Anything where you're putting something between bread, I guess, is a sandwich.
Well, it would be that or a bagel and lox and cream cheese.
Well, give me one. Give me one.
Bagels and lox and cream cheese.
Bagel, lox, and cream cheese. Toasted bagel or just plain?
No, I don't like toasted.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I think we can put an onion on there too.
An onion. Okay. All right. That's the best sandwich. Alex Bennett, what was your first concert?
My first concert, I believe, and I have to go back because this is like in the 50s, and we didn't have a lot of concerts. I mean, concerts were not, a big deal when I was a kid. But I think the first one I ever went to was Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
In San
You're not the
Francisco.
first person I know who's had Elvis as their first concert. A friend of mine that lives near me said the same thing, and I was shocked. And I'm shocked to hear a second person says Elvis was their first
Yeah,
concert.
I
That's
can't
pretty
think of
cool.
any other concert I went to during that period of time. Yeah. Yeah.
And how old were you, roughly?
Oh, I think I was about 14, 13.
Oh, really? Wow.
Maybe
Very-
15. Yeah.
Okay. What is one thing you own, and this is going to be difficult, I'm sure. What is one thing you own that you really should throw out?
Marjorie? No.
I got to leave now. Questionnaire over.
We've been here all week. In
Yeah.
fact, it's been a nice life because when she watches this, she's going to
Yeah.
kill me. Now, what is the thing I have that I should throw out but I won't throw out?
You might throw it out, but you really should throw it out. One thing.
Because there's a lot of equipment here that I've had forever, but I've kept every camera practically, video camera that I've ever had, except early on when I had like the black and white stuff. I was
So
saving
a
it.
video camera, one of your.
But
many-
that's kind of a museum for me, so I'm not going to throw those out.
Well, then what would you throw out? One thing you should throw out.
God.
The library of DVDs that you never watched behind
Well,
you?
you know something? Yeah, the DVDs that are behind me. Yeah, most of them, but I keep a couple of them because
Yeah,
there's
some of the
one I got
classics.
here is worth $300.
Okay. All
You
right.
know?
So a lot of DVDs. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the scariest animal?
The scariest animal to me, I've thought about the answer to this
your
question
questionnaire, yes.
many times when I watched it.
Yeah.
And nobody really ever said this that I remember. But to me, the scariest animal is man.
That's been said.
Yeah. But
That's
I
been
think
said by several people.
I think it's man. I think he's dangerous. He's unpredictable. He will kill at will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apples or oranges?
Oranges.
Have you ever asked someone for their autograph?
I'm sure that I don't know if I've asked it. People usually, if I had a guest on who had a book, and they said, "Here, you want a copy of my book?" and I say, "Sure," they would always autograph it, but I didn't ask for the autograph.
No, but that's not the question. The question is, have you ever asked anyone for their autograph?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so. I never considered autographs to be particularly important because what does it prove? That guy didn't know you, but he signed a book for you or signed your
Okay.
autograph book or whatever. I never saw autographs as any sign that you knew the person, only that you had met up with them.
So you've never asked them?
Yeah, I feel the same way about the selfie. So what? I smile for a second with you, and then I go off somewhere else. I'm not spending time with you.
Okay. All right. What do you think happens when we die?
Tell you the truth, I don't know. I've never been there. I will be there. Probably faster than you.
Never know. That's the
Yeah.
great thing about
Yeah,
life. I could go right.
What happens after you die? There are several possible. I would like to think you're sentient. I would like to think that, and you're sentient in another dimension.
So your soul goes somewhere, some version of that?
Whatever makes me sentient.
Okay.
I don't
Your
know if that.
consciousness
I don't know
goes
if
somewhere.
a soul counts as being sentient.
Any one of these nebulous definitions that we don't have?
Oh, wait a minute. Marjorie's calling me right now.
You can edit
I'm
this out.
talking to Albert, and what do you want?
Tell him hi, but I can't get in the door.
You can't get in the door.
No.
Oh boy, I'm doing something with him here.
All right, I'll wait here in the elevator.
You're in the elevator
I'm
area?
on our floor, but I can't get the door open.
I'll go open the door for
Yeah,
you.
go open the door.
Hold
You'll
on a
edit this
second. Let me
out.
see. Can I put this thing on pause? Is that possible? They let you pause it? No, it says recording settings.
don't
I
have
can
control.
edit. I can edit this.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
hold
can.
on a second.
In the meantime, I'll talk to your audience.
Okay, you talk to the audience.
So Alex,
while I'm gone.
Alex has never asked for an autograph, which, frankly, I don't believe that. I think he asked for an autograph sometime in his life. And as far as what happens when you die, I know he has thought about this more than he is saying. So for him to come off as nonchalant as I don't know, I don't believe that at all. Now I have nothing more to add to this, so he will edit this right here. I'll take a drink in the meantime. That's the thunder. It's raining outside. I have a text I have to respond. It's the one text I get a month.
Let me see here. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Here I am.
And here's where the edit comes back.
Well, no, I'll keep it all going because I very seldom get to have you on my show, so I can run this as you on my show.
But there was wasted time. I really didn't do anything.
What did you do?
I looked at a text. Very, very interesting and exciting.
Really? Oh, okay. I hope people have found this exciting so far. What's the next question?
Well, we just finished. What do you think happens when we die?
I think. Yeah, I often ask my father what's it like after death? And his very brilliant answer to me was, it was like you've been there before. was like before you were born.
Exactly.
And then I was afraid of what it was like before I was born. But did something exist before I was born? I don't know. You know,
Well, we'll all find out.
we'll all find out. I hope something happens where I can be a sentient being and have some kind of fun. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Okay, since you're not one now, right?
No.
What is your favorite action movie?
My favorite action movie, I would have to say, without question, probably the most perfect movie ever made.
Oh.
Okay. And I would have to say it's Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, okay. That's a good action movie.
Yeah.
And I know you have experience in this area, window or aisle. Or middle seat. You know, he doesn't ever ask middle seat. Nobody's asked about the middle seat.
Well, if I
one
have a
is-
video camera with me, I like the window.
Okay.
Before, when I used to have a prostate problem, it had to be the aisle.
Oh, okay.
You know, but now that I don't have a prostate problem, I'd have to say the window. But Marjorie usually takes the window.
Okay. What is your favorite smell?
My favorite smell, I think, would have to be just freshly washed and dried clothing.
Oh, good thing you're getting a new washing machine.
Yeah, but I love that smell. It's, you know,
With or without some kind of fabric
no,
softener?
no fabric softener.
No, just washed and dried.
clean smell. Yeah.
Okay. What is your least favorite smell?
I would just, no, it's not a fart. Most people would say a fart, right?
Some people.
Yeah, but what would you say?
A death.
What?
Death.
The smell of death?
There's two smells I've had with death. One is I've sat by people who were dying, who were in the last stages of death.
Yeah.
They can't talk or anything, and there's a breath smell that is just it's very distinct.
Yeah.
And it's no good. And also a decomposed body, which I've smelled because my dog once rolled in a decomposed cat that was in the middle of a field that she was running in, and she came back and I said, "What is that?" And it was maybe the word. Forget about shit. Shit's got nothing on a decomposed
And
body.
dead cat.
Death.
If you asked this question of my friend Shecky, he told me what the worst smell was he ever had. And penguins.
Penguins. Okay.
Penguins. He said he's there with penguins. They say, everybody, oh, how cute the penguins are. He says, when you're somewhere where there are thousands of shitting penguins with that desiccated fish they've eaten, it's the worst smell, he said, I've ever smelled.
But what is your least favorite smell?
My least favorite smell probably would have to be, I don't know. I guess I don't want to say fart, but I'd probably have to say a fart.
Okay. But not your own, I'm sure, right?
Oh, no, they don't smell.
No, right, of course. What is this may be a tough one for you too. What is the most used app on your phone?
Oh, he never asked that question.
Oh, yes, he did.
Did he? One time, maybe.
No, he asked several times. He changed up a couple of questions. He took some away and he had
Favorite
some-
app on my phone. Let me look at my phone a second. I think my favorite app on my whole phone and the most used app on my phone is IMDb.
Oh, okay. That's good. Exercise, worth it? I already know the answer to this for you.
Well, I mean, obviously it's worth it, but too much can be detrimental to your health. I mean, Marjorie worked out a lot. Now she's got back problems and she's got leg problems and you've got all these physical problems. I have a few. I have some neuropathy in my feet and I have some arthritis in my hands. Of course, I'm 86, so I'm allowed to. Okay. But I never did much exercise, and my body...
Is that true? You look so fit all the time. How is that possible?
I did go
And
through...
I know you had many gym memberships.
No, I did go... I did go through a period of time where I did a lot of gym work. Yeah.
Gym work meaning you showed your pass and then you
Well,
walked
I had
down.
somebody to go with me. I had a girlfriend who used to go with me, and I would go and work out. I started working out originally because they ran a contest at the station between me and somebody else on who could lose the most, whatever, and I get the most, whatever, from working out at a gym that they started up the street. So that's when I started, and I think I went a couple of years working out. I actually had one woman say to me in bed, "Boy, you got a great body," you know. So.
Just one said that.
Yeah, well, no, it's the only one I was going with when I was working out. Okay.
So this has been a very convoluted thing. You kind of backpedaled it a little bit. So is it yes or no? Exercise worth it?
Look at me.
Just give me a yes or no. It's a questionnaire. That's all.
I think it would be worth it if I had the ability.
Again, you're backpedaling.
No, I'm not backpedaling. If I had the ability to keep doing it, but I don't. I don't have that mentality.
But I think it's in general. Is
Okay, it's
exercise
not worth it.
Oh, it's not worth it. Okay.
Because I live with somebody who worked out a lot, and she's got all kinds of
Okay.
pains when she gets
Not
up.
worth it. That, now, see, that's an answer. That's definitely an answer.
Yeah.
What is your earliest memory?
My earliest memory, this is going to sound weird. I think my earliest memory that I can think back on is drowning.
Oh,
We were up at Russian River. My parents were up at Russian River with me, and I somehow got away from them and went to the water and fell in. And they pulled me out, and they had to do a little CPR on me or whatever to get the water out of me. And I remember my face feeling like it was full of bubbles. And that
did
was
you do the thing like in the cartoons where you spit the water out?
No.
No, you didn't do that?
But I don't remember much of that, but I do remember the incident. You know,
Do you remember roughly how old you might have been?
maybe 5, 6, maybe maybe earlier, a little earlier.
Around 5-year-old trauma. Okay.
You know, I'm trying to remember because there's no other real memories I have before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex, cats or dogs?
Cats.
Cats. Okay.
Yeah. What would your answer
Well, that's true.
be?
Yes.
That-
That's a tough question for me. That's a tough question.
What do you mean it's a tough question?
Because I love them both.
Yeah, yeah. But
Cats-
I mean,
cats- cats-
I like dogs, but I love cats. Okay?
Okay.
I'll
All
put
right.
it that way.
Good. That's a good answer. Flat or sparkling?
Sparkling.
Sparkling. You get one song to listen to for the rest of your life. What is it? And then he goes on and says, you don't have to listen to it over and over again,
Okay,
but
but
when
you
you
ha-
go to listen to a song, it has to be that song.
In My Life by John Lennon.
Oh, really? Okay. You really knew. You
I
really
think
knew
that's a very perfect song, and the lyrics fold in beautifully.
Yeah.
And the sentiment is wonderful.
Oh, good. Okay. What number am I thinking of?
1,743,000.
No.
Okay.
Describe the rest of your life in 5 words.
I hope I can travel.
Okay, good. Well, at this point, Stephen Colbert would say, Alex Bennett, you are known. However,
Yeah.
I'm going to do a bonus because I'm going to ask you additional questions. The questions that came from James Lipton on Inside the Actor's Studio,
Oh,
which
God.
he stole from Bernard Pivot, who was a French interviewer from the, I think, 60s.
Okay.
And these questions will fill out the knowledge of Alex Bennett. Are you ready for the bonus questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope you know this is going to be part of my show.
Yes, I understand that. That's why I
It's the only
asked-
way I can get you to be on the show. But anyway, go ahead.
Hey, I asked to do this, not you,
Okay.
because I want to know this stuff of you, and I'm sure other
Did
people
you
wanna
ask me
know
if
as
I
well.
wanted you? No.
Yes,
but
I did. I
but
said, would you
I
record?
guess I okayed it. Okay.
You did okay.
I'm going along with it. Go ahead. Ask me
Okay,
the Pivo question.
The Pivot questionnaire. What is your favorite word?
Oh boy, that's a rough one. My
This
favorite
makes Colbert
word.
look like a walk in the park.
I have 2 words.
One word. Favorite word.
I think my favorite word and the most useful word in the human language in language, period, is a word that is the most useful, and it's the only one word you can use to describe whatever you have to describe in one word. And that word is fuck.
That's your favorite word.
Because you can't, that word is a legitimate word because you can't, like, I'm going to go out tonight and make love to a woman. It just doesn't work. You say, I'm going out tonight, I'm going to fuck. It's a very useful word.
Okay. What is your least favorite word?
Fuck when it's being said to me?
Oh, okay. What turns you on creatively, spiritually?
Let me take that back.
Taking it back.
My least favorite word is no.
No. Okay.
Okay.
What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
Anytime I can do some video and shoot it and edit it and it somehow comes out good, you know.
Okay. What turns you off?
What turns me off? Somebody telling me what to do.
Oh, that's a good one. What is your favorite curse word?
We're back to that again, huh?
This is different. That's different. Could be the same.
My favorite curse word?
Yeah.
God damn it. No, it's my favorite curse word is fuck.
Okay. What sound or noise do you love?
I love the sound of a woman having an orgasm, and I had something to do with it.
Oh, I like that. I like the second part of that. That's good. What sound or noise do you hate?
A woman telling me you're on my hair.
All right. Here's a good one. Here's a good one.
Yeah.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Well, I've
You've been doing the same thing for a long time, so
I've never been a filmmaker. You know, I mean, I've made videos,
Right.
but not professionally. If it was a profession, I would want to make movies.
Oh, okay. What profession would you not like to do?
Anything that has to do with construction.
Okay.
You know, anything that requires heavy lifting.
All right. Well, you've been very fortunate in your life.
Yeah, I've avoided that.
The final question is the people question here, and the final question for you today: if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
See, I forgive you for all the times you didn't believe in me.
Okay. Well, now I think, Alex Bennett, you are very well known.
Yes, both professionally and morally.
That's correct.
Yes.
Well, thank you for indulging me, and I hope everybody knows you better now.
Okay, let me stop the recording. Let's see here. How do I stop it? It doesn't say how I stop. Move from toolbar. No, record settings. Oh, okay. Well, where do I stop it? See, I can't stop it now. I don't know how to do it. I
Sure
never
you
had
can.
to stop it before. Let me see here, because I just turn it off, turn you off, and it does. Wait a minute, hold on a second. No, it doesn't stop, does it? Oh, wait a minute. Ah, here we are. I could have even done pause recording during that period of time. Anyway, but thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
Question.
Thank you. Thank you for indulging me.
Bye-bye.
Now, in its 12th year, this is GabNet. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Yes, okay, fine, good, terrific. I'm so happy that we were able to do that with Albert. Albert doesn't like to do interviews any longer, but he really liked doing that and wanted to have me take the Colbert questionnaire, which kind of was a favorite part of Colbert's show for me. And I hope some of those answers were interesting for you. Anyway, we're ready to take calls from people. There's one person waiting right now. You know, I'm beginning I've said this before, and I've threatened it before, but I'm getting a little depressed about the kind of activity that we see by my audience on this program now. I mean, last night we had about 5 people, and right now we only have one in the waiting room, and he's a guy we absolutely think the world of because he's a lot of fun, actually. And he is also, I think, if you want somebody to help you take a good trip, this is the guy to do it. Len LaFrisco, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
You're a little on the blue side there.
Yeah, it'll clean up here in a minute. For some reason it
If you
does
take a white piece of paper and put it in front of it, the camera. Oh, there it goes. It's starting to turn now.
Yeah, yeah.
Because what it does is it automatically white balances.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you're
How are you, sir?
You're the only person here. Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. Oh, here comes Brian.
You and I need to chat tomorrow, so let's set up some time.
Why do we need to chat?
We're going to chat about your possibility of coming out here again and
Oh, God. And doing another show. Aren't we going to that well a little too often?
No, I want to do it before you're
Before I'm dead is what you're saying.
I didn't say that.
You know.
I didn't say that. I had a lovely chat with somebody yesterday about you. So my whole life revolves around you now. If it's not travel, it's about getting you work. I'm in the Alex Bennett business.
Mm-hmm. Let me see here. Let me admit 2 people here. Let me admit Brian and let me admit Jeff Stein. There's Brian. He's not at his phone right now because he'd turn it sideways for me. But who knows what he's doing. Hi, Jeff.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Thanks, Brian.
Anyway, where were we? We were talking.
That's very helpful.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to do for a vacation. By the way,
Alaska.
Alaska, okay. Would Marjorie like to go? Alaska. Ba-da-dum-ba-dum-bum. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, Alaska would be nice. I got my TV set today.
All right, let the complaining begin.
Not a single complaint. It's amazing. The only problem that I have is with my Roku remote, which will turn the TV set off, but it won't turn it back on. And apparently because they don't really make these things to work with TCLs. So that's the only problem. So I'm getting a second remote control because I understand 2 Bluetooths can work on the same TV set. And then Marjorie will have one on her side and I'll have one on my side just for turning the set on.
You guys will be fighting.
But otherwise, I mean, the picture is extraordinary. I mean, the blacks are blacks and whites are white, and then every color is amazing. So it really is very good.
Careful when you say that.
Huh?
Yeah, it's a little racist there, Alex. Be careful.
There's nothing racist. Why, I like my blacks black. You know.
Okay.
I have jungle fever, but somebody here has yellow fever. I think was the term.
Can we have one night?
Huh?
No. How are you doing, Alex? So what are you up to? So they delivered. Did they take your old TV?
Yeah, I paid my what do you call it? My super and his assistant $100 to help me move a set that I had in this room out to be whatever. It's a good set, so I told him, give it away to whoever you want to give it away to. He says, I know people can use it.
Oh, yeah.
And then I had another set sitting around that wasn't working that I kept because it was a 3D, and I figured I could maybe fix it or something, and that had to be put out as well. And then we moved the old TV set into this office here because it's the 3D, so at least I still have the 3D working. And the new set went in perfectly into the bedroom, and Marjorie loves it. She just said, "You made a good choice." You know, I did a lot.
It's the most entertained she's been in the bedroom in a while, I
Yeah,
guess.
right, right.
That was a good one, Lynn. That was good.
Okay, so guess what? Guess who's out with the goats today?
I heard last night's show. Did you post the video? I'm sorry. Did you post the video, Alex? I couldn't bring it up.
There was a good reason why you couldn't bring it up. I forgot to post it
Okay, good. No
because I
problem.
went to bed early.
That's okay. That's no problem. I missed the show because I forgot it was Wednesday.
Did Amy do a show last night? Because she didn't post one.
No, she said last week Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. She said she's going to be in Colorado all next week and not doing a show.
No, okay.
Obviously, you're the last to know.
I'm the last to know. Yeah. Well, yeah. So I guess I'll have to pull her show off tonight. It's not.
Yeah, because there was nobody there. Except for Charlie was trying to get in, and he forgot that she had said that. So.
Yeah, I don't think she told me. She may have. Now there we have Kevin, and Kevin and his goats.
That's some of them.
That's some of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see there, but I'm sure there are more.
Here's the stupid question: why do you have goats, Kevin?
If you listened to the show last night, you would have found out.
I would try.
Wow.
I tried.
You can always go over to YouTube and see it.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
But he has goats because he's getting rid of his poison oak and his what else? Just weeds, blackberries, and so on. And the goats love to eat them. So they've got them all fenced off there in an area where they got to get rid of it, and they're eating. By the way, I forgot to ask you last night, how much are the goats costing you?
A lot.
A lot? I mean, what's a lot?
Well, they charge you by the area that you ask them to do, and a couple of grand, but it's almost 2.25 acres.
Oh, okay.
Those are smart goats.
What a wonderful way to do it.
You tell the goat how big the area is, huh?
Trying to find the flip.
Well, if anybody ever asks Kevin, have they got your goat? You go, yeah, absolutely, I got my goat.
Well, they use them in the city I live in. We have flood control things, and they bring a trailer out, and the guy lives in the trailer, and they block off the flood control with these gates. And they have the goats go out every year and eat all the weeds and stuff.
Yeah.
And so
I see them out here all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure. I saw them along 580 just a couple days ago towards the.
I might lose you. Hopefully, I don't lose you.
Because you're
better not go.
No, there you go. Now
he's kissing a goat goodbye.
Wow, that's really cool.
Look at that guy.
That's a crap load of goats.
Look at him climbing up the tree there.
Did you give a place to go to the bathroom? I mean, it's going to smell over there. Oh, boy.
That's good.
No, it's fertilizer. What's been wrong about that?
It looks like he's got a lake there. Do you have a lake there?
Yeah, it's the building.
Oh, the building. I see it now.
You can't tell water from tarp?
No, I can't. Well, now I can, now that Len pointed it out. Thank you, Len.
No.
See what they did there? See, all that was all going up that tree.
Oh, wow.
It's all blackberries.
And all they did
apparently wants more.
How much do they eat a day? I mean, do they eat constantly, or you said
no? They take breaks.
They take breaks.
They'll work for another hour or so, and then they'll come up here and hang out, go to sleep, and they'll sleep like that. But most of them do it. They do it mostly all at the same time, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So they'll do their thing. This morning I was chasing for them because they got out.
Why don't you just go out and buy yourself a bunch of goats?
I was going to do that, but almost 100 goats is a little easier to do than going out and buying them at $400 or $500 a piece.
Yeah, feed them. Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit. You're breaking up a little bit.
I'll move back towards the house here.
Yeah, but that's cool. I mean,
Yeah, they're all over.
Unique.
Here, you couldn't see that fence the other day.
But you need like 100 goats to do it efficiently, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Your next door neighbor.
Oh, that's your house. By the way, we've never really seen the house.
Yeah, you
That's
did.
dirt. That's dirt.
That's dirt.
I gave you a good walkthrough when we moved. Remember?
Yeah, you gave me a walkthrough,
Yeah,
but
inside.
the outside, I don't think I've seen that much. You know.
There it is.
But man, I'm envious of you living up there. You know, I always had a great dream of that. If I didn't have a radio show anymore or anything like that, I would move to the country like that and live out in the middle of the countryside somewhere, and have inside my house every great electronic device I could lay my hands on.
I'm getting.
You know.
I'm getting.
You got that in New York, and the comfort of not having to get goats.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, this new TV set is so good. How good is it? That I
How
told
good is
Marjorie
it?
I was thinking of buying a smaller one for the guest room because it's so good that I can't stand looking at my other one.
Oh, that
Wow.
TCL. What is it? TCL.
TCL, yeah. I mean, it's really. And
that
I got to tell you
mid-LED one?
something. The guys came by from Best Buy, the Geek Squad. You know, they had their Geek Squad patches on them and everything. And they did such an amazing job of installing this thing for me. They hooked everything up. You know, they made sure everything was working. They were so happy that I had the place hardwired instead of using Wi-Fi because he said, you really know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, and it was wonderful. Just wonderful. So
Is it 4K, 8K? What is it?
yeah, it's 4K. I mean, it's 4K, but it's also Dolby Vision.
That's a mini LED. Is that what you called it?
What?
Mini LED.
Yeah, mini LED.
Yeah, that's the new one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Those things
the blacks are so black.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. Because there's no backlight on the thing anymore.
The reds are so.
And what happens is the what do you call it? The blacks are black because they use mini LEDs, and when when there's black, it just turns off the LED, so you get
Why
no
is it when
light.
you're talking about that? Why does Charlie show up?
Hi there, Charlie.
Hi.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm very happy. I mean, I couldn't be happier. I'm sure in a couple of days I'll have a couple of complaints, but you know, overall, just out of the
Sounds
box.
like Marjorie's enjoying.
That's not
it.
like you, Alex. You would never complain.
No, but I have no complaints on this. Is one of the few things lately I haven't had a complaint about because I had them deliver it, from Best Buy, and because they brought it up and they then unboxed it, and I saw it and they got it working, and I could see it didn't have any dents in it. The screen wasn't cracked, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, the service they gave me was just incredible. I mean, Best Buy really, I think, tries hard because they got to compete against Amazon and a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why I bought from them was because I knew that I could have somebody close by who would do service for me if it needed it. I've got a show you how can I put it? Well, I got a 5-year protection plan.
Well, you're very optimistic.
Yeah, I'm optimistic about
really, in
me,
4
not about the
years, you're gonna
TV
want
set,
the
but
new
about
TV.
me. But
Marjorie will enjoy it. Don't worry about it.
oh yeah, she'll enjoy it. Yeah. But anyway,
Or her next husband. Yeah, but
that could happen any day now. Yeah, we had a big fight today, but
oh
who else?
no.
Well, look who's there. It's the great basketball player. What is that
Yeah.
thing you're doing? What is that? Is that from your dancing
girls
days?
that age, they do that. They're never stop. They just never stop.
Well,
The cool thing about this is videotape, so to speak. And,
Right.
Brian, you're funny.
You can go back and watch these when
And,
she's
and
20.
5 years from now, they're going to go, boy, I sure didn't look too great in that video.
I don't want to get Brian mad at me, but that's a real ugly daughter you've got there.
Do you see the whole look at the face on her?
Ah,
Oh,
Oh, you're in trouble
Adrian,
now,
he's
buddy.
just
All right.
kidding. He still
You better
likes
sleep
you.
with one eye
The
open,
money's in the
Alex.
mail. Don't worry.
Grandpa Alex is in trouble.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Grandpa Alex just sent you a new TCL TV,
Yeah.
3D TV.
But I'm telling you, I can't, I kept away from TCLs for a while, even though I
I
have
always
one in
thought they were junk.
my living room.
Same.
I have
Same,
one in my
yeah.
living room, and it's worked fine, but
Yeah.
I never got one of their higher end, and this thing was only $1,600, and it's really terrific. It really works great. Couldn't be
Cool.
much better, so I'm happy.
I mean, Jeff can get a new pacemaker for 16.
Because if it wasn't working, I'd have you can bet your life I'd have Len write some letters. He's very good at writing letters, by the way, complaining.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So, did you get this with the money you got back for your luggage being lost?
Shut up, Alan.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ixnay on the money.
Yeah.
It's.
I'm just so exhausted. It's been 8 weeks now, and I'm just exhausted. It's just.
Well, you put too much energy. You put too much of your emotions into it, and the fact is, number one, it's not your fault in any way.
No, I know.
And they should accommodate us in certain ways. I think that
They should.
Viking should give us at least one passage, okay?
And if the customer service where we sent it doesn't work, I'm sending it to the CEO or whoever I can find email address.
Yeah.
We'll give it one last
Absolutely.
shot. I don't
Hey,
care.
I think the pass is in the mail. It takes you through the Strait of Hormuz.
Well, also,
Yeah.
next time, tell them I'm an influencer. We'll have to start lying about this.
I've actually talked about pulling the Alex Bennett card. You are an influencer. I mean, you are.
Yeah.
You do have the voice of, of
I'm an
people. I mean,
influencer, but nobody listens to me.
well, that doesn't mean
Yeah,
anything.
but they don't know that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. When I told them that we forgot to mention in those things was my mother's ashes. I love using that one.
Oh, that would work good.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
good
my
one.
mother's ashes got lost.
Got lost.
Right.
And I was going to dump her into the Mediterranean.
I
Because
think
she had
from now on,
always...
I'm going to just travel around with a bunch of fireplace ashes in my,
Yeah.
and just in case anybody asks.
her ashes are white, but it's not Coke.
The problem is my mother's not dead yet, so that's a problem.
Oh,
But anyway, anybody doing anything interesting? No, he's playing with his goats. They don't give off with milk or anything, do they?
No,
No.
just a lot of shit.
So you're going to have a whole backyard that smells from goat crap.
good,
No, it's all-
good
All
fertilizer.
back here. I'm going to let it dry up before I even go up there.
Yeah, but it'd make good fertilizer, right?
That's the
Yeah.
whole thing.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Fertilizer.
So really, in a way, they are kind of a recycling machine.
Yeah, they got 4 stomachs.
They eat the garbage or they eat the crap, right? And then they,
Back out.
go back out. Yeah, that's terrific.
Too bad they don't
part of
need
the whole
old TVs. They could come visit you, Alex.
What?
Too bad they don't eat old TVs. They could come visit you and take care of your old TV problem.
Well, my guy, my super, takes care of that. He's pretty good. He when I had to get rid of my old laundry washer and dryer, he got rid of it. I think what he does is he sells it to junk dealers, and then they buy it for a certain amount for junk, And because one time I had somebody come and do something, and they took it away. Okay, took what I had away, like a dishwasher, refrigerator, whatever. He said, "Did you just had them take it away? Just leave it for me.
Right.
We'll take care of it.
Interesting.
You still pay them to do that, though. There's on your bill. There's a disposal fee.
Right.
No,
Really?
no, there isn't.
No.
Nope.
Well,
There is in California.
He wouldn't
Yep.
dare. I gave him $100 today for all the little.
No. I think you're missing the point, Alex. So when you buy a new TV or electronics or something like that in California, they charge you a disposal fee up front, right
Yep.
on the bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dispose of
A
it
disposal fee for what? When you buy it?
For when you finally get rid of it,
You have to
10
get
years
rid
from
of it.
now.
Yeah,
I don't think we have that here in New York. I don't
Yeah.
believe. Do you have it up in Connecticut, Jeff? Do you know? Jeff?
They
Jeff?
do.
I
Uh-oh.
think my battery is not working.
Yeah,
Your
he's
battery's not
breaking
working.
up.
You
Yeah,
on
my
your
your heart or
pacemaker?
your hearing aid.
Yeah, your pacemaker. Yeah, that's what I was
Pacemaker's
saying.
doing okay.
Okay,
Oh, okay,
good.
good.
Just want to
My
check on
phone
you.
is talking to you guys.
Was yours?
It's going on off.
It's your mouse? You're saying?
I
We
hope
can
not
hear
my
you and
mouse.
see you fine.
Get a recyclable. The recyclables are really good. You know.
I don't know.
A recyclable pacemaker, that'd be cool.
There you go.
Oh yeah. One where you can just take Apple, make them, just puts it up here. And,
Right.
well, how does yours recharge? Your pacemaker?
On this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, on your pacemaker.
My
Does-
pacemaker?
Does your pacemaker recharge itself?
Well, not forever.
What?
And they said 5 years. Every 5 years, you got to
So,
change it. Right?
as a matter of fact, in a month or so, I'm going to get an update.
Nice.
What do you mean an update? Do you just go online and it just feeds it into the pacemaker?
They'll take the pacemaker, the
Mm-hmm.
basic part that has the energy, so to speak.
Yeah. Okay.
The big battery, you know, and they're going to pull that out,
Yeah.
put a new one in.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna have
Isn't
to
it a
have
little
surgery.
difficult dragging around a car battery though, just for your pacemaker?
Well, actually, I think I have two in there
Really?
right now. I
Wow.
often put two on,
Yep.
and one of them is like doing a little crappy, so they just put another one on top of it.
Oh.
Jeez.
That's what they're
Yeah.
talking about doing with my stimulator in my
You,
back.
you better not. You better not sneeze.
Yeah.
Really?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
By the way, I was watching a thing tonight on YouTube. Marjorie was watching it, and it's a whole thing about China and the modern things they have, like robots that really just actually walk and lift stuff and take it around factories and things like that. And the thing that just sold me, okay, if I were going to buy a car, I'd buy an electric car, because especially if it were a Chinese electric car, if I could buy them, because they can now recharge an electric car in China in 5 minutes.
I've heard that.
And that will get up to, what, 85% charge. Yeah.
And we're not allowed to. They're not allowed to sell them here in the
You
U.S.
They're
can't
not
sell
allowed
them
to
here in the
sell them
US,
here.
no.
More than that, one of the reasons why in China they have a lot of these advances is because they don't have the crap they have to go through to do them.
Right.
You know,
Right.
One
the
of the
government
things
just
about-
says, go do them, you know?
One
Oh,
of the
you mean
things that-
like putting your name on the Kennedy Center, right?
Oh, yeah, that thing. You've heard the latest, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
The people at the Kennedy Center, who it's run by Trump, have said
Yeah.
that they are now going to change the name up there. It will say the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts, and then renovated
and-
by Donald J. Trump.
Right. Yeah.
And they're going to have a picture of him in every toilet stall.
They have a picture of him in front of the Justice Department. Have you seen that
Yeah.
banner? It
Yeah.
looks like
Oh, yeah.
something out of Big Brother, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does. It
Sure
looks,
does.
it looks like
something with the Nazis would use.
North Korea. It looks like North Korea.
Oh,
Just like
God.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
well, how long does he think he's going to keep getting away with this stuff?
Hopefully, so his pacemaker dies next week.
He doesn't have a pacemaker.
No.
We don't know.
I have a question. Do you think that the next 2 years, let's say he does live for 2 more years, you think this is going to be 10 times worse than what we've already been through, because he will be he has nothing to lose.
Not
And
really.
even though-
Not really. If the Democrats prevail in the midterms,
Yeah.
that could be the end of his free ride.
Yeah.
You think so?
Except for the
Hmm?
Republicans. Oh, go ahead, Kevin. I'm sorry.
What were you saying, yeah?
State of emergency and not have an election.
Yeah. Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
You were breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, say that again.
I said
Kevin.
he could declare a state of emergency.
State of emergency. Well, what
But
I'm
that does not give him the power to stop the election or anything. So
What
No.
I think is if in the next 2 years the stock market goes up 10% from where it is now, Alex and I will be able to buy New York.
Yeah, it's I mean, I should love him because the stock market's doing great, but it's only doing great because it's reacting to what he does
It's stock manipulation by him,
or what he
It
might. Yes,
is.
that too,
and
absolutely.
his friends are all making money.
Oh yeah, he tells his friends next week I'm going to put a
Yeah.
tariff on Apple. Sell all your
Well, he
Apple
doesn't even
stock.
have to do that. If you want to subscribe to a special service
Oh my God.
at what's his Truth Social,
Yeah.
he will give you a
$100,000.
a couple hour advantage over the next
Yeah.
post he's going to put up.
That's so.
So
Right.
really, that's insider trading.
That
Of
sure
course
is.
it is. Of course it is. And then him and all his buddies sell their stock at Apple at $200 a share.
Yeah.
He talks bad about Apple or I'm putting tariffs on you. The stock
Yeah.
plummets to 100, and then he tells all his friends on True Social or wherever, I'm gonna settle with Apple on Monday. Buy your Apple back now. They buy
Yeah.
it back. He settles with Apple. Apple skyrockets again.
Yeah.
What do you think
And
he's
they
doing?
and they get all the
He's doing that with the war in oil.
Absolutely,
It is absolutely right.
Absolutely.
right.
But I'm saying if you're allowing people to see in advance what you're doing, in advance, that's insider trading. That's giving them
Absolutely.
inside
There's-
information.
And they all
There's-
let it happen.
There's
Well,
evidence of him doing that already prior to this.
Yeah, well, they're
You know,
probably
these guys-
making money too on the market. So.
well, no. What's going to happen is if the Democrats prevail, and there's a good chance they will, there's going to
Yeah.
be he will not be able to do any of this stuff anymore because Congress will stop him from doing it.
I don't
I disagree.
Why
I
do
don't
you?
know.
He doesn't listen to Congress now, and
Right,
it's all Republicans. So
He's
if
got-
the Democrats take over, he's not going to listen to them either. Just going to
and
do what he
you
wants.
saw that Mike Lindell lost by 50,000 votes, and he will not concede. So that's the same thing that's going to happen.
He lost by a full 10%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's
and-
talking about how he's going to show everybody how the machines were rigged and all that other shit.
Right. And this
Right,
is exactly what's going to happen in November.
I'm waiting for that.
You know, how much money does he have left? You know, he took a very thriving business and tanked it.
Yes, he did.
Well, that's what most
that's
nut
correct.
jobs do.
Yeah, meth head.
Well, I mean, he tanked it, just tanked it.
I think isn't he bankrupt or very close to it?
I would say so. I mean, he's had to hire lawyers because he's been charged, sued for things and so on and so forth. And, I mean,
They're probably not going to give him My Pillow pillows in prison.
all he had
No.
to do was keep his mouth shut, and he would
Right.
have kept on making a fortune. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Impossible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thought Trump
just-
would have his back. How wrong
Yeah.
he was.
Yep. That's what he thought.
And
Yes.
same thing with Giuliani. Giuliani
Yeah.
thought Trump would have his back. How wrong he was.
Yeah. What happened to that guy?
No, Giuliani. He hasn't been showing up
He had
much.
to sell his condo. He had to sell a lot of assets.
Oh yeah, he does have a what do you call it? A podcast. that
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was just such a phenomenon in 2001. America's mayor, everybody
Oh, yeah.
loved him, and then he
Well,
turned into
a lot of people
he did
warned.
great.
A lot of
He did
people
great.
told me don't think he's that great because they
Yeah.
knew a lot of the crap he was doing even back then.
Well, I was in New York while he was mayor, and the Gestapo that the side of the car said police. They were really on top of things. I was walking down, I'm gonna say 7th Street. I've only been to New York once. I was walking down 7th Street, and some guy came up to me and was panhandling, and says, "I saw you in that sandwich shop," and I was in a sandwich shop, and I saw you break a 20 and get some change. So give me the change.
Oh, shit.
And we're standing right at a corner of 7th and something, I'm walking back to my hotel to eat my sandwich, and there's a cop on the corner and says, "Excuse me, sir, can you put your hands behind your back?" And I thought he was talking to me. He said, "Not you, him. We don't allow aggressive panhandling in New York." And that was
Wow.
aggressive panhandling.
By the way, shh. Look at Charlie. Oh, he hears his name and he wakes up.
Don't say my name.
Again, you were probably out in the heat today, right?
It's Donald J. Wallace.
Oh, it's so nice and cool at nighttime now. Oh man,
I
finally
know,
good
right?
weather.
Yeah.
See, the breeze is
Like-
coming through right now.
Right.
It's, I got all the windows open.
No,
It's like
Same here.
It's 79.
65.
It's 79 degrees here in New York City right now.
Really?
Yeah,
So
I
we
bet
keep-
it was
we
a little
keep-
warmer than that
We just
in,
keep the air
Austin.
conditioner on all the time, I've given up on it, Marjorie does something to me. She decides in the morning that it's very nice, that it's only 65 degrees or something like that. So she turns off the air conditioner and opens the window, and all the humidity comes in. Even at 65, the humidity can kill you, right?
Yeah.
And it wakes me up. And I go, what did you open the window for? What did you turn the air conditioning off for?
You know what problem we have? No humidity.
I
You know
know.
what? There's a way you can get her
We have
back.
no humidity in
There's
here.
no humidity in the Bay Area.
Nothing.
You're right.
No. Like you said,
No.
Alex, the natural air conditioner, right?
It's a
Not
natural air conditioned city.
So next time you get ready to leave for a couple days and Marjorie's staying home, make sure you take all the toilet paper and hide it.
my God. Is it-
That'll
you
teach
still
her
have
to
to-
stop opening the window on you.
Do you still have toilet paper in the closet?
Yeah, we still have toilet paper in the closet, I think.
COVID?
No. That's a
I thought you
long
guys
time.
bought like a whole closet full of.
No, Marjorie
Toilet
likes
paper
to
right there.
get make sure when she's down to half a pack, she wants to get a whole new pack.
Well, why not?
She does.
You know, the funny thing was is toilet paper ran out, but most of it's made in this country.
I have a theory. Let's say you go to Costco. It's the best place to buy toilet paper because it's cheap, and you don't get the best kind. You get the Kirkland, okay?
Right.
And you buy 8,000 packs of that, okay? And you store them somewhere in your house, like use it for soundproofing or whatever. And one day you're going to pull on the roll and go, we ran out of toilet paper. You can't
Why
buy
do we
enough
buy it?
toilet paper.
You know, I wonder if Mike
Yeah, but
Lindell
you know
did
what?
that. Mike Lindell could have My Pillow toilet paper.
There you go.
I'm trying to.
I was going to say something and I let you go. Being single, when you're single, like Mike, bounce the 2-pack in a Costco of, the sheets for the dryer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with my first box and it's been like 2 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to know
I
something? No, I got to tell you,
And I
Marjorie.
do Adrian's laundry too.
Marjorie will not let me use that because she is allergic to it because it's got
So am I.
perfumes in it.
So am I, so don't come near
Yeah.
me.
You know what I use it for up here now? Because we don't use it either. But I put it into my shoes and it keeps away the ticks when you're walking around the field.
Really?
Really?
Is that for real?
Some
Wow.
Okie on YouTube. He said that he works in the fields and stuff, and he says, "Yeah, put a couple of fabric sheets in your shoes, and they'll never bite you."
It doesn't, but it doesn't kill them. They just won't bite you, and they won't go in your shoes. Oh,
No.
okay.
Redneck hacks.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
From Kevin.
That'd be a great new book, Redneck Hacks.
Yeah.
There's
You
tons-
know you're a redneck if you stick bounce sheets in your shoes.
Well, let's just take time a moment now to say hello to Tony. Hello, Anthony.
Tony.
That's what my mother used to call me.
I know.
and my brother.
All mothers call you by that very proper. Anthony, don't do
I
that,
heard you
Anthony.
mention Giuliani, so I had to call.
Oh.
That
Yeah,
was Stop
well,
and Frisk, I think, back in the day. He had that.
What?
The Stop and Frisk, Alan, I think. They were doing that.
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember that. See, I was a cop at that time.
Who ended
here in
Stop and
California,
Frisk? Somebody
but-
stopped Stop and Frisk. I think
Yeah. Was it de Blasio?
it was de Blasio. Yeah.
You know, but the stop and frisk was racist in New York.
Well, I think it's
It was
racist anywhere because you're assuming with somebody
Exactly.
because of what they look like.
Yeah, I don't think it's a color.
Okay, demands stop and frisk. I mean, would they stop and frisk me? No, I'm too old. What am I doing?
And your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to think about. I was telling my brother with Juliana, and I'll tell this to you, Alex. His fall from grace, if you want to call it, is almost like to me seeing him through a different prism. Meaning, like I'm starting to wonder, like when he said, "Hey, I broke up the mob. I did all this." Really? I'm starting to think they gave you low hanging fruit, and you didn't do anything. I just think he's like such a liar now that you can't believe anything he said.
I think the mob probably.
I think they gave him people.
No, I think well that too, but I think the mob kind of fell apart because of just the times we live in. They just don't have any power anymore. I don't. Is there still a mob even going on in New York?
I won't say it on the air, but I told this to Shucky off the air.
Magno.
I won't
mob.
say this on the air.
What? What'd you?
I could say. So I won't say this. I mean, not me, but how can I say this nicely? When my uncle had a printing place in Long Island, I won't give the name, and I'll never forget this. And I don't know the guy well, but I know who he was. It was a non-union place. And they were doing proofs for like the book houses and stuff like that. My uncle did all the print work. So what happened was when I was working there part-time, I used to take the Amtrak out there. Not the Amtrak, the railroad. So I went out there.
Well, that would be the railroad, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
the
what happened is, I'm not going to name names. So what happened is when I was leaving to go to the train station, then my uncle used to drop me off, and the whole parking lot, it was a big place because he bought a building out there near Grumman's.
Can you get to the end of the story at some point?
The whole parking lot was full of union flyers. So he goes, I'm not going to say who, but it was a friend of his who used to live in Queens. Not related to me, but I knew who the guy was.
Smoke if you got him, by the way, folks.
So what he said is, I'm going to have to call so-and-so because I can't have them here making problems. Well, about 2 weeks later, you never saw those flyers again.
Was this your father's brother?
That was my mother's older brother, Vinny.
And what was your mother's maiden name?
Dude, you didn't be that stupid, Alan. Come on.
I'm trying to catch you in something. Yeah.
And this is all the truth. I told this story to Shecky. And Alex, I'll tell you off the air. And
I don't care off the air. I was just screwing with you, Tony.
No, I know. You think I'm stupid. Alex, I think they were still here even when Rudy was here. They gave him people.
Well, you're Italian, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you mob? Are you mob?
But if I told you off here, I would tell you all the names.
Oh, I know.
And you could look it up, and it's still all there.
Don't say it. They'll probably take out a hit on me.
I won't say it. No, I'm not stupid because I don't know who's alive still.
Well, I've met a couple of real gangsters in my time. Al Goldstein had a party one night.
You were saying that.
And he invited over a guy by the name of D. Benedetto. I forget his first name. He was known as DB. And he was eventually killed, by the way.
But wasn't he Gotti's second in charge?
Something like that. He had his business was all the porn business. So Screw Magazine came under that category. Yeah,
DB was Sammy Gravano's.
That's right.
That was his.
Sammy
that was
Gravano's business partner. And Sammy wanted everything, and he had him killed. I think Gotti ordered it.
I don't trust anything Rudy did, Alex. I really don't.
Yeah, but I don't think it's as predominant as it was.
I don't know. I'm starting to wonder, Alex, because
But what really got me? I'll tell you what really got me.
Go ahead.
Is the New York Times ran an article on how Al Goldstein's Screw magazine was distributed by the mob. And they made a big deal out of this, but they failed to mention one little fact. So was the New York Times. because anything that moved on the streets in New York City was mob.
They had the trucks. Yeah.
Yeah, mob. You know, so.
I mean, they had the Longshoremen Jr. They had everything. I mean, I can just. But you know what's funny, Alex? Why I don't think they're as powerful, and I asked my brother this, and I can ask you this. I don't think you would ever had gambling illegal in New York with these apps if they were still, because they made a ton of money off of gambling. I mean, my brother's friends, I used to know where the bookie was. He used to say, we used to drive things, oh, I got to drop the money off by the bookie. Guys, be right there.
I know where the
Used to hand it
bookie
to the guy's
is.
wife.
I know where the bookie is. All I have to do is look on television and watch an ad. You know?
So I don't think they would have let them pass that law in New York if they still had big muscle, because they were making money off those things like crazy.
Exactly.
Yes, Alan?
So my father's brother, my only uncle on his side, was a Chicago police captain before he left Chicago. But anyhow, my father took our family out to California, and later on he told me it was to get away from his brother. His brother was a police captain that was in the mob's pocket.
Yeah.
So my father didn't want to get involved in that, and so he moved us to California, and that's how he ended up here. But yeah, when my uncle would come out, he'd give me birthday gifts, like $10,000 in a birthday card. I mean, and my father says, you don't know where that money came from. I said, I know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put it in the bank.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. No. Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
What?
I knew what you were doing. I heard the hold on.
You have no reason to go to sleep now. I know a lot of times it's getting enough rest so you can do Amy's show, but she's not on tonight.
But no shows.
She's not on.
She didn't tell me. Anyway, so I wondered why she wasn't on last night. So anyway, where was I?
Something to do with my uncle. I don't know.
So, if you look closely, let me ask you this, Kevin. Are they going to sleep now?
Some of them are. They're still eating a lot.
Like, do they react to the sun going down?
Not really.
Not really. Oh, okay.
Sure.
Wow.
There's a bunch of them over here. So they'll go to bed about 10 o'clock.
No, okay. All right.
You have to set an alarm for them to wake up at 6 in the morning or something?
That's internal, and they wake me up.
Wow.
How late do you sleep now that you're living in the country?
I'm usually up by 6:30.
Really? That early?
Oh, my God.
I get up early.
I'm sometimes up at 6:30 too.
I get up early.
I just haven't gone to bed yet.
Yeah,
my body wakes up at 5:30 every day, no matter what.
Yep.
Jeez.
Well, you have to go to work, right?
Yeah, and I've always started early. Yeah, so my body's just used to it.
If you go,
I'll wake up at 5 and try to go back to sleep till 6 or 6.
Yeah.
I was never at my desk later than 7:30 when I was working.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when I did a radio show here in New York for Sirius XM, we started at 7. You remember from 7 to 10.
About 8.
Huh?
You got in about 8.
Yeah, and I got in about 8. No, I got in there.
Hold on, I'm coming.
I got in there at we started at 6:30.
What time did you start in? So it was San Francisco. Was that?
That was 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
What time did you get up at 6 then? It was at like 4:35.
When did I get up? 5:45.
Yeah.
And then I would start driving while putting my clothes on. And as I was driving, I would just call the station and say, "Play an extra record."
Did you live? How far away did you live from the station?
Close, Alex, to the station.
I was down in
the marina.
The marina, and I simply had to go through the tunnel and into
Stockton Tunnel.
Yeah. Went through that, and I could make it in about 10 minutes. Oddly enough,
did you drive yourself to work at that time?
Huh?
Did you drive yourself to work at that time?
Oh yeah. No, what? I didn't have anybody pick me up. I wasn't.
I don't know. You're a big shot.
I thought you were a chauffeur and a bodyguard.
Yeah, I would have like send me a taxi.
I had a bodyguard at one point. Yeah, I had a bodyguard.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I had a bodyguard when I did my shows, a lot of my shows, And he
Yeah,
was he was my bodyguard while we were doing the shows. And then after the shows, we would give him. We were always paid off in cash by these clubs, whether it was
You had a lot of money on
whatever.
you.
Yeah, and so he put all the money in his boot. He had a cowboy boots he
It's
wore
like the Zeppelin
in
guy.
his boot, and, along with a gun right next to it.
Oh, fuck.
And a dryer sheet.
And a dryer sheet. Right, that kept the bad guys away.
I would have said I would have been your bodyguard, but I don't do guns.
No.
Not until Adrian's dating.
Not yet. Soon.
Those breakfast with Bennett
And,
shows.
and
are
I
so
had,
good.
I did have a couple of situations that happened where I felt I needed a bodyguard. So I had a bodyguard.
You were that controversy?
It wasn't that I was that controversial. You just somebody. Well, forget about that. The money was another thing altogether. Because you know, but you know, there were some people who might want to do me harm. You know, so I mean, it's just when you're well known, especially as I was in San Francisco, you have to watch out for yourself. I wasn't.
It probably made you feel a little later
I wasn't
protection,
that
too.
paranoid about it because I used to tell everybody who wanted me to use a bodyguard, hey, listen, you know, I said, if they get me, they get me. You know, I don't care. You don't have to give me a bodyguard. But then a few things happened. Just nothing. There was one thing where we were at a public event, and I actually had my my bodyguard there, but I'll tell you something about a bodyguard too.
Yeah.
But and no, I didn't have my bodyguard there, and this woman comes up to me and she looks at me and she says, "You do that obituary thing every morning?" And I go, "Yeah."
Oh, yeah.
She says, "You named my father and made fun of it."
Oh,
Crazy.
And she had these crazy eyes in her.
See, that would scare me.
I figured and I'm looking around and I'm looking at all the people I know, and my general manager's standing over there with some people going, "Oh, look, there's a fan of Alex. See how much she loves him." Finally, I was able to get rid of her. But the good thing that a bodyguard is good for in public events like that, which I always had him, was that I could shake hands with people and I could be nice to people, but then when I wanted to go, I just gave him a signal and he'd say, "Alex, you're needed over there." So that's
the largest healthcare company in the
would you do
country
something with your ear or
that
something?
turns everybody down, United Healthcare. Their CEO, of course, was murdered in New York by Mangione or whatever, but he didn't have a bodyguard. I don't get it. I mean, Larry Ellison has a bodyguard.
You know something?
All these big CEOs.
He probably didn't think he was going to get shot.
They do now. They do now. But you see, I don't think he really felt that he was in any danger.
I mean, really, who could think?
You know, but it only takes one person like that to put him in danger.
But he's
a
kidnap risk.
You know how many CEOs? You know how many CEOs in Silicon Valley?
Yeah,
I'm sure they all have bodyguards too.
No,
don't
they
don't.
No, they don't.
My CEO.
You just can't get near.
If I were the head of, you know, even if I were the head of that, what was it, Blue Cross? No, it wasn't Blue Cross. It was the.
Was it Blue Cross Blue Shield?
United Healthcare.
United Healthcare.
Initially, you wouldn't think that he had to be protected, but then you go. After that happened, oh my God, you know, why? Yes, you should, because obviously there's going to be somebody who felt a relative had been killed because you didn't pay his insurance. You know.
Yeah.
So in the news today, Mangione, the guy that shot him and killed him, is going to do a plea deal with.
Yeah, he's going to do a plea. I heard
tomorrow and plead guilty.
Yeah.
And you know why?
Yeah, because there's no double jeopardy that way. The New York State.
Well, New York probably will still try, but they can then claim double jeopardy.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. They won't go after him, and so he's off the death penalty.
They say he'll get about 30 years, which means he'll spend a good 6 months and then be.
Come on out. At least he'll get medical care in the jail.
Let me ask you. How many of you feel a certain sympathy for him?
I would have gave to his
I couldn't kill somebody though, Alex. It's just crazy.
I think this guy's the CEO of the largest health care, and all they do is deny,
Yeah,
Exactly.
put a
and all
bullet
that
in the
kind of
guy's
stuff.
back. Yeah, come on.
And it's claimed that somebody he knew got denied.
Yeah.
I believe.
But
How about
he's
you
put
put a,
it.
you know what
But
I would have did? I would
He
have did a
came from a
lawsuit before I
wealthy
shoot
family.
somebody. I would have tried to get a good lawyer to put them through the ringer.
no, but a CEO
If
is
you take somebody out, boy, that's crazy.
a CEO. His job is to make shareholders happy.
That's correct.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
not for the public. It's not for any of that. It's to make the shareholders happy. So
Well, and United Healthcare is a big corporation. I'm sure the shareholders were happy, you know. And then the
yeah.
shares went down when he was killed for one day, and then started going back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But murder's not the answer.
Well,
though. I would have thought a good lawsuit.
Of course, murder's not the answer, but you know, it is the way the kid
Hey, you
did
know
it.
something?
Life is not fair.
At least
That's
for a
right.
short time after that,
They're
a lot of
talking
those
about it.
insurance companies were thinking about how they were doing business. Okay. So maybe it did have an effect, you know, because all these other guys go, well, I don't want somebody coming after me. And so we better treat these people better. They still don't. I mean, they're still denying people, you know. You pay your insurance money every single month and you pay it and you're paying good money and it's out of your wages. And all of a sudden they're going, no, we're going to deny you.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
then
you
what did
guys
you?
just.
I mean, it's like us paying insurance for that travel.
It's
Yeah.
like they don't want you
Oh,
to
your
God.
insurance.
They want you to keep paying without having to
Instead of
claim it.
paying your insurance claim, we're going to call in the Frisco and book a trip to
Guns
Greece.
blazing.
And lose your luggage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose my lugar.
Luggage. Anyway.
I'm so tired of those MF bastards.
I know, but you've taken it personally.
Yes. And you know why? If it was me that had the problem, I would have gone through it. But it was you. And I just wanted you to have the most amazing, uneventful trip. And it happened to you, and it makes.
If it had
because I
been,
was on a,
if they had found my luggage, if I had gotten my luggage, okay,
yeah,
it would have been an okay trip, but it wouldn't have been a great trip.
Yeah, I understand that, and I've learned because I love cruising and I know what to expect. It's a certain thing. You had never been on a cruise.
You only
didn't know
do
what to
do a
expect.
week, which is really probably what I should have done.
Yes, that's for sure.
Right?
You know.
Yeah, you did 13 days.
Yes.
You know,
but
I feel like I should have vetted you out better and felt you decided what you should have done rather than
I
just,
think it's something like cruise on one of the river cruises. Probably I would have liked better.
Yes.
Certainly the thing in Alaska. Supposedly you're out on the water a lot. You know.
Yeah.
And that's what bothered me is because I figured, oh, cruise, oh, it's wonderful. We're going to see Rome, and we're going to see this and that. But no, everywhere you stop, you're right next to a tugboat or something. You know, it's
and
like
I'm used to
20
that.
miles, 50 miles away from the port of call.
I don't think about it. Having been on 20, 30 cruises, I don't think about that. I know that that's what's going to happen.
That's what's going to happen.
And I'd been on a cruise, 3 weeks before you, and I couldn't have been happier.
Well, I thought maybe we'd be sitting there on a deck chair out on the deck watching the water go by.
Yeah, and having your breakfast or something nice.
And having breakfast and so on. But no, you're right next to a garbage scow or
in New York.
You know,
Alex, if I was Lynn, the way he likes you and your friends and everything, I would feel bad too.
Yeah.
If I put together the trip, even though it's not Lynn's fault, I would still feel bad because I set up the trip.
I came back and raved about how much of a good time we had, and I was expecting you to have the same thing.
I thought we were going to have the same good time. You know, I definitely did. Yeah. And we might have had a marginally decent time.
We haven't had a SAS. Is that the airline? We haven't had a good
here's what happened.
Bomb
the last couple of days. The last day I was there, Marjorie got me a pedicure, a manicure, and a facial. Okay.
She got a massage.
Oh, and I suddenly realized that was a part of the boat that was a lot of fun. I would have enjoyed that.
Yeah,
but I
sure.
wasn't relaxed enough to do it. She
Right.
was going in and getting them, but I was waiting for my luggage to arrive.
You know what I asked Phil this, and I said, why doesn't Alex is in major ports? Why doesn't he get off the ship and he's got a few bucks? Why didn't he get off the ship and go shopping for clothes and just buy some new clothes?
Because I couldn't walk without my shoes.
He needed his shoes, which were
I could buy shoes on the boat.
I didn't know the shoes weren't included. Oh well.
Yeah, the shoes were in the bag.
They were in the luggage. The shoes that I'm comfortable
couldn't
with.
find a shoe store that had dryer sheets in the shoes.
And I have trouble walking long distances, so that idea of just get off the boat, and also you don't just get off the boat and buy something. You got to go somewhere to buy something.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know how long it took us to get to Rome?
Yeah, it
From
would have
my
involved
port?
a cab ride.
How long?
You would have had to know where to go. I mean, yeah, it's a whole thing.
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
It's a whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
On
And
the
you got
last,
a ton-
the
but
last
if
ship
that
I
had-
was on to Alaska, they had a clothing store on.
If I
board.
hadn't had that problem, maybe I would have wanted to do the massages earlier and stuff. If I did
I
it
would've got my
again,
foot
I would be doing that from the day I got on there.
Right
you
on.
know?
But in Alaska,
You ought to book him a trip in the Gulf of America and let him just sit off the Texas coast and get manicures and pedicures and stuff.
Whatever you say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
At
Yes,
least
yes, Tony.
I remember Shaggy telling me it might have been the Yancey River. He says, I'm cruising and I see somebody poop into the
Yeah,
water.
pooping in the
Oh,
Yangtze. Yeah.
He says, are you sure it wasn't in New York?
Yeah. That was a trip he took with, what's his name? The guy who died from Jeopardy was on that cruise.
The guy that died from Jeopardy.
Yeah. What's his name?
Oh, Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek, yeah. And you know
He
who was on
probably
one of his
slept
cruises
while he was
once? The
shitting
guy from
overboard.
Newhart, the dentist.
What?
One of Shecky's cruises, the guy from Newhart, the dentist, was on the cruise with him.
Oh, yeah.
He showed me a picture of him. I said, I love Newhart. He goes, Bob wasn't there. This guy was. I said, that's the dentist. I said, yeah.
What they got bathrooms on board. What did the guy?
What is going to be the fall off date when we don't talk about Shecky all the time, Tony?
I always spoke about my mom and them.
That guy was something else. I mean, I only knew him for 2 years on this show, or 3 years, and he still left an impression.
You knew him on the Monday show.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I mean, there was something about that guy that was very engaging.
I was watching some video of him the other day. I was watching the thing they did, a tribute to him.
Oh, that was
and they had a lot of pictures of him. And as I was watching him, I went,
you knew him a long
he
time.
looks drunk in those pictures, but I never realized it. I was never aware of the level to which he was doing alcohol.
Wow.
Even though when we were traveling across the country, we stopped at a Costco in Oklahoma City, and he bought 2 big giant gallons of vodka.
He liked his vodka, yeah, I remember.
Wow.
And I figured,
my grandfather had a drinking problem, so I kind of saw a little bit.
I didn't see it,
But I didn't think he was a slow drinker. I think.
No, he was a
drink pretty
secret
heavy.
drinker.
That could be it too. Yeah.
No, that was it. Because I traveled with him across the country, and he never once drank in front of me.
He was never belligerent or anything. Like
Was he driving?
No, I did most of the driving, and he was the navigator.
Okay.
He was good with that too.
I'm glad we wound up where we wanted to wind up, but
Yeah, no kidding.
But
Could it be the nature of the work?
Was this
'Cause I
the
remember him
trip where
saying-
you broke the handle to his car door?
Oh, he told me that.
No, that's another story altogether.
you know
But
what he told me was-
you're never going to let me forget that kind of stuff, right? Okay.
It could have been the work, Alex. He said too, because they always used to go out a lot after work. He said.
Yeah. But anyway, I broke the handle on his car.
Yeah, he showed me that. That's nice. He used to put his
The only
hand
way
in
he
the-
could get into his car from that time on
I've
was
seen what
like
Alex
reaching
has.
on the
He broke the door
inside
on
or
that.
something. I can't remember.
And I think he could have spent the $100 and had it fixed.
Alex, he loved you so much. He was so nice when we used to call him.
I loved him.
He was just a good guy. Yeah, he was
just my best
He's
friend.
had a nice friendship, you guys.
But anyway, now I got a whole bunch of new best friends. Look at Len. He's
right.
one of my new best friends.
You
And
poor
Brian,
bastard.
I consider you a best
Don't worry
friend.
about
That pretty daughter
Jeff, I
of yours,
actually
Brian.
see. Alan, I don't want to have him as a best friend. Anyway, no, Alan, love you. Okay, Kevin, you better
In the
put
dark.
you better put blankets over the sheep and let them go to. Oh, they have over the goats. You should get sheep next. Anyway, thank you very much, Kevin. And Charlie, I hope you didn't sleep so much that you're not going to be able to go to sleep tonight. Yeah. And of course, Tony, always a pleasure to have you here too, Tony. Everybody give a big wave goodbye, and I'll give a big wave goodbye at you. Okay, there they go. That's our citizen panel for tonight. There is no Amy tonight, ladies and gentlemen. No Amy, no Amy, no Amy, no Amy, no Amy. But we'll play something after this. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'll see you tomorrow night, same time, for the final show of the week. But same time, same station in life. In the meantime, as always, if you see her, tell her I love her, okay? Bye-bye, everybody.